Well, back to that story you'll only see on 9. U.S. officials are raising concerns after chaos broke out in Venezuela's streets following Sunday's presidential election, where President Nicolás Maduro claimed victory despite calls for election fraud.
We could soon see another mass exodus from Venezuela after those election results, which of course could affect us directly here in the United States, especially border towns like us here in El Paso. KTSM 9 News reporter Oriana Botero has close ties from Venezuela. And Oriana, what are they saying there?
Well, Andy, Monica, this isn't the first time Venezuelans take to the streets to express their discontent with the current government. The message Venezuelans are putting out there is very clear. They have had enough, they are not scared, and the clock is ticking for Maduro.
A month and more is better than 30 more years under a dictatorship. They have stolen everything from us. We deserve freedom.
Scenes coming out of Venezuela mimicking an action movie. Large masses, including former Maduro supporters, have taken to the streets to protest the results of the country's disputed presidential elections, granting Maduro a third 6-year term despite exit polls showing him losing by a significant margin. I spoke to a Venezuelan journalist who's on the ground covering the protests on the streets of Caracas.
The people I have spoken to are still very determined to keep fighting for a change for the country and for liberty.
A Venezuelan activist who had to flee the country and now resides in El Paso tells me Venezuelans could face an extended period of unrest as many opposition leaders have pledged to protest the fraudulent elections, having even greater consequences for the immigration system that is already overwhelmed in the United States.
Problem will be that the number of migrants that will come will increase to historic levels that have no precedent. There are at least 10 million people who voted in the last presidential election on Sunday. These people are already being persecuted and repressed by the regime, and they will seek refuge in other countries, with the United States as their main target. It would be approximately 10 million more people for a country that is not prepared to receive this amount of people and that is already going through a big immigration crisis.
Approximately 7.7 million people have left the country, and statistics from the Department of Homeland Security show that Venezuelan nationals are among the top groups of migrants apprehended at the border.
We have to know who's coming to our country and what their intentions are. Just giving them parole and hoping for the best is no longer the best course of action. We have to protect our communities. Part of that is by creating these anti-gang task forces that specifically target folks that have committed a crime in the United States or in their home country.
And Barbara Romero, the activist that I spoke to, calls on the American government to reimpose sanctions on the Maduro regime and validate the opposition's election results. To read the latest on this developing situation, make sure to visit KTSM.com. Andy, Monica.